That's my biggest key, my biggest takeaway is storytell before fucking actually making clothes. So if you look at clothing, if you look at any of the biggest industries or any of the biggest brands, bro, like I've got YKTR on the chest, like fucking innovative, bro. How fucking cool is that? But in saying that, like one of the most impactful moments I've ever had is seeing someone just 16-year-old or 17 or 18 or 19-year-old girl open up a YKTR hoodie and start crying. So from the outside, from the surface looking at, you're looking at a piece of material with 4 letters that are embroidered on. But how you can make someone feel about wearing that piece of cotton or piece of that or that hoodie or that t-shirt, fuck, that's where you can really make an impact. Number 2, don't worry about cash. Actually, early, don't worry about cash, worry about branding. So build brand first. So the ones that are going to survive this COVID-19 are the ones that have built the best brand. And I feel like we've built a very good brand because we interact with people. Like I've blocked out 6 hours of my day to jump on 6 podcasts, and there's probably no ROI in terms of branding for me in this, but the ROI for me in this is I get to help some people as well. So that fucking makes me feel good, which you might have people that listen to this and get inspired this. Long tail potentially might get an ROI of someone buying the hood. Last one, be authentically yourself. And like I tell people to copy me and do exactly everything I do, start a podcast, start a vlog. Here's our fonts, you can, whatever you can do, but at the end of the day, there has to be a type of point of difference somewhere in some shape or form. And the best way to not be like anyone else is to be yourself. And like I see people roll like do vlogs and it looks exactly the same as ours, and they can like roll the intro and they're saying exactly the same thing that I just said 2 days ago. And
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that like, but in fairness, I'm saying that, oh, bro, copy everything that we do, but then put your own little twist on it. So be authentic, learn how to story tell, and don't focus on build brand over cash.
Yeah, I think that's so funny. Actually, you you posted a video the other day. I think it was a podcast actually, and I was listening to it in the car. And you said sort of like you want to put it out there and let people sort of in a way like copy what you do but like put your own twist on it. And I noticed like completely not even sort of trying to copy. I've said roll the intro like 3 times
Oh,
going into the podcast.
it's the best way to start a
Yeah,
podcast, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it is. It's just like the energy into it is like you're really pumped into it. But then I was like, that's so true. Like I sort of want to start, same sort of thing. Get that like, oh, that's my sort of key. That's my tail. That's gonna start it. And like, yeah, that's crazy how, it's funny when you see people who get it. Like, obviously people will understand and be like, yep, sweet. I'm going to do what you do, but do it differently. And then some people sort of just, I guess, get stuck in that realm of that's all they know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's almost like you always want to echo people that are smarter than you. And I always say that as well. But then, like, I'm the prime example. Like, I say this fucking openly and honestly, and I was like, I just whatever Gary Vee says, I fucking do it, and then I just
Yeah.
and then I'll report on it in my own way. And there's an element of like I'll fucking copy and paste everything he does, but like if you look at me and Gary Vee, like we say similar things, but like it's in a very different context, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And like a lot of people listen to Gary Vee and I don't like his tone of voice, or I can't relate to him because like he wants to buy the New York Jets, and like I don't even know what NFL football is.
Yeah.
Where like I feel like I can cross these different like parallels of like I don't look like a business person. Like I go to business meetings, I wear hoodies, like, but I can have a conversation with a smart business person, and they'll come into my office to sit down and have a coffee, and it's this weird little mix at the moment for me, where
Yeah, yeah.
like, I've come from a league background. I'm an islander. I've never been to uni. I've never done a marketing course on like at uni. I'm not like I come from this country town that's gang affiliated and there's 10,000 people. Like what the fuck right do I have to be talking about business and to be talking about marketing and talking about branding? Probably none. But in saying that, I can communicate with a demographic that really resonates with me because they find that I didn't think I was into business because I thought that was only for rich people, but it's not. Like, I thought you had to go to uni. So I feel like my biggest strength as a communicator is to take that sort of complex or these walls that are built up around this egotistical business world of white collar and all that sort of stuff and break it down into circumstances for us blue collars and people like me that wanted to start a business but didn't have that uncle that could show them the ropes. So